if you decide to make a sequel or reboot of a Will Smith franchise without Will Smith, don't. Back away. Slowly. Go outside. And rethink this decision. Because it doesn't seem to work out. Wait, he's not in Suicide Squad 2, is he? What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. All right, let's talk about the drama behind MIB International. That's right. Information is right here. I'm getting this sourced from Joe Blow and their article that says report details and fighting behind the scenes of Men in Black International. And it basically just breaks down all the shit that's happened. And it all makes sense. If you saw that abortion fucking movie, it is horrible. Okay, maybe not horrible. It's got some things that maybe were okay, but overall, it's just a lot of cringe, a lot of everything. And when you read the information right here, it just makes sense. And it says right here, it starts off by talking about back in 2016, Sony Pictures was debating on whether to relaunch Men in Black or move forward with that rumored Men in Black and 21 Jump Street crossover. When that idea was out there, I wasn't against it. The 21 Jump Street franchise, I don't know why there's not a third one. It's fantastic. Both movies are hilarious. Tatum and Hill, awesome. So is Ice Cube. It's just great movies. But of course, I think they couldn't really do a third one because of the way that they ended it. I mean, it's so self-aware that they had previews to all these, the sequels to 21 Jump Street that I think they were going to run with it and just do a Men in Black crossover. And I would have watched it. So naturally, they decided to relaunch or reboot the Men in Black franchise without Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. And they hired on two screenwriters, Art Markham and Matt Holloway. And a Hollywood Reporter insider said the script was good. You don't attract Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson if the script isn't good. Early drafts were edgier and more timely, and the story was going to be dealing with immigration. This is what I was screaming about on last week's vodka stream. I was talking about do a story about immigration. They touched it, of course, in the first MIB. Didn't really do so much with the other ones, but they did touch it in the first one, the one that we all love. And then I said also have a story where somebody's trying to expose the MIB to the world. Just do something like that. But yeah, obviously with everybody talking about immigration today, why not have a movie that really taps in to what's happening now and maybe shine some fresh light to it? At one point, it featured a musical group who could merge into one villain set to face off against MIB. That's interesting. Kind of dug it. I just wonder what it was going to be, like a pop group or whatnot. Band, probably a pop group. Has to be a pop group. And I guess the executive that was overseeing the project, he just left, and then they got on F. Gary Gray and franchise producer Mark Parks, and right off the bat they started battling and clashing over visions. This is happening too much. It's too much. And I know a lot of people think like, geez, it's just happening over and over and over again. But no, it's always happened. We just get information in our faces within milliseconds now. And that's why we just find out about it. I even said in my review, F. Gary Gray, this is your movie? This is like a run-by-the-numbers Men in Black movie. This can't be your movie. You're a talented filmmaker. What the fuck? And this just shows you right here because, yeah, they dicked him. Park sent in rewrites as the two screenwriters were on set. And Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth each reportedly hired their own dialogue writers. I would love to be a dialogue writer, to punch up dialogue. I've heard about this, that these guys will get hired on. Usually they're getting paid out of the pocket of the actor to, hey, come in, punch up my dialogue. Just look at the script, punch up the dialogue, make it sound like it's something I would say. So basically you're getting paid probably very handsomely to punch up dialogue, to sit in the trailer with the actor and just kind of punch it up. And then if it sucks, which it does in this movie, the writer gets blamed. Seriously, sign me up for that gig. I will gladly do that for Margot Robbie. F. Gary Gray was apparently, he tried to exit. He tried to leave. That's how bad it got. He wanted to leave the project several times. And Sony convinced him to stay. And it says Parks and Gray butted heads over just about everything, including color correcting. Jesus Christ! At the end of the day, this is where it pisses me off here, and this is where Sony did the exact same thing that Warner Brothers did to Ayer. It says at the end of the day, 2 cuts were tested, one by Gray and the other by Parks, with Parks' version being chosen. Fuck! Yeah, well, joke's on Mr. Parks, you fucking moron. If you just wanted to direct the movie and make your movie, why don't you just take over the whole thing and claim yourself as director? This is bullshit, man. It's really stupid. It's really fucking stupid. So yeah, similar to how Ayer said that there was numerous cuts or, a couple cuts shown of Suicide Squad, they went with a different one. Not his! The urgency to see this was never there, and the movie needed a greater reason to be. Said a Sony executive. Exactly. It didn't need to be there. Nobody really cared. Aliens Walking Among Us is at its core a great idea. Men in Black will be revisited again at one point, either as a series, as streaming, or another movie. Yes, make it a series. Make it a series. Make it like Law and Order of the of Men in Black world, with aliens walking around and everything. You can have a different case with each episode. Make it a little more edgier, a little more darker, like you had in your early script. Mess with the immigration. Have a story arc, maybe an entire season about somebody trying to expose the Men in Black. Please do so. Yeah, because they're going to end up redoing something again. But anyways, guys, there's the drama right there. That's my 2 cents on it. I knew it too. Like I said, it wasn't an F. Gary Gray movie because that man is a talented filmmaker, and that was a shit sandwich. It was a run-by-the-numbers Men in Black movie that just sucked. It just sucked ass. And we might as well just call MIB Ragnarok. Let me know your thoughts about it down below, guys. What do you think about all this? Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel as thefilmjunkie.com for all my content. Follow me on the Suck Meds over there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Hit me up on DMs if you want to. Patreon if you want to help out. And, of course, shirts down below. All right, guys?